got I got I got 99 problems.
Hello, everyone. It's Sherry at the Fledge. Welcome to 99 Problems, but a Pitch Ain't One. And today we've got a nice set of ideas like we do every week and can't wait to get rolling. So I just want to talk about a few things before we bring some presenters on the screen. And we've got a sponsor today that is going to be jumping on in a second. And I want to mention an event that we're having with Mind of Mila and 211 Skin Studio on Sunday. It's a black book giveaway. So it's children's books, adults books that are free, and the books are either from black authors or they have black characters that are prominent in them. And come out to the Fledge and grab a book for your kid or for yourself and support this great effort by Mila and Lauren. I also want to give a shout out to the hatching. The hatching is coming up on March 11th. I encourage anybody who's eligible, or actually just try to apply and see if you're eligible if you want. But I encourage you to get involved with the hatching. We've got there's a $2,000 prize, and that's some money that could be significant to you and your community. Also, I want to bring Dustin on the screen because he is going to be our sponsor today. Usually sponsors represent a company, but Dustin is here representing the people. So you want to unmute your mic, Dustin? How you doing today?
I'm just getting up, just getting started with the day. We're feeling all right. I'm sponsoring today. I've sponsored before. I think it's to kind of go off something you said before. We have an ability to, decentralize and provide for each other in a completely new way than has ever happened in an economic environment. We've got the time, talent, and tools really to engage with each other, to lift each other up. And I think that's going to be really important in, kind of moving forward and rebuilding our resilience. I wish I was more involved with everybody there. This is kind of how I feel like I'm giving back. I've done the hatching, and, I've had my iron in the fires on things before. Sadly, that's not the case right now. But, I hope to see everyone's face. I hope to look through your pitch deck someday and, help you with that next step, getting into 5x5, or, being that critic for, your posture when you present, whatever it might be. I'm your biggest champion, or one of them. So this is super exciting to be in on. I'm really glad that I had this morning off, that I could come in and kind of see what's going on at the Fledge. So
if you want to see some of Dustin's work, I'm wearing his Make Space for Others t-shirt today. He designed and printed this downstairs in the screen printing room. So shout out to Dustin. He does great design work, and a lot of the t-shirts that I wear, like No Rules and the Lucifer, the cat one, are Dustin design, and my Keep Bitcoin Shady. So we love it when you're around screen printing, either on a shirt or on some, what's that called? Wheat paste paper?
Yep. We've got a little bit of newsprint down there that I've gotten into a little bit more recently. That's been a long time, hobby and passion. That's how we met, actually. Luke Hackney introduced us after I moved back to Lansing, because he knew this guy's also a crazy person with screen printing interests. So I couldn't be more grateful for that. Certainly, if that's where someone's got some interest, if anyone wants to make art, I know I've had a couple of you down actually in the screen printing studio before. James, I think we were down there just before COVID last year, and that's where I'm trying to kind of focus my creative energies right now. We've done a bunch of work down there, kind of stripping apart some of the machinery and getting that back online. So it's never been better down there.
Well, anything else you want to take us out with, or anything you want to say to the presenters before I start bringing them on screen? And I'm going to have to pull you off screen because we're pretty full.
You just got to picture the audience naked.
And with that said, I'm going to start adding everybody. So I'll take you off when I get to where you are on the screen. How's everyone doing this morning?
Lovely.
Wonderful.
Sunny day, beautiful day.
Doing great.
All right. So for everybody watching, how this is going to work, we are going to start out with Jeremy Hurt, and we're going to have a timer up here. And when he starts talking, the timer will start. He will pitch for 99 seconds. I'll come back on, introduce Ford, who will be second, and we'll go ... down there to Megan, who will be the 8th presenter today. And then at the end, we'll have a question and answers. We'll post a Survey Monkey poll for you to vote at. And the person who gets the most votes will win $99 today. So welcome, everybody. Say hi to the crowd. Say, please vote for me. And we'll get rolling. Everyone good?
Yep.
All right. Then I'm going to start taking some people off, putting the timer on. Jeremy Hurt's going to stay with us. There we go. There we go. And there we go. How you doing, Jeremy?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. Are you super nervous?
No, not super nervous. A little
All
bit.
right.
A little bit of butterflies in the stomach.
You ready to go?
Oh yeah.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Good morning, Lansing. Are you tired of third-party delivery systems with their marked up prices, delivery fees that could range up to $9, and hidden fees? Well, we at Red Bike Delivery sure are, and we say no more. Using the sale of digital ad space, we are paving the way for free delivery. Leaning on our resiliency and integrity, Red Bike Delivery is leading the way in battery-powered green delivery. Using electric transportation, RBD is starting to reduce our carbon footprint. With an emphasis on zone delivery and a more definitive delivery area, we will also help strengthen our communities by giving the option to order delivery from a local business, keeping money in the city as we hire only residents as mobile servers. We are Michigan's only community-driven, eco-friendly delivery business. Our initial focus will be casual pub-style restaurants. Their takeout orders jumped close to 1.5 million from March 2020 to May 2020. And even with the small drop and level off, they still lead the way. By focusing on these mom and pop restaurants and building them up, we will in turn be able to help improve the neighborhoods around them, because unlike the giant corporations who hoard cash, these establishments will invest money back into the community. This is just one way Lansing can show the world that we are adaptable, resilient, and committed to our communities as well as the environment. Let's be leaders once again. Thank you.
Good job, Jeremy. I'm going to take you off and put Ford on. So just got to bounce around a little. How you doing today, Ford?
Cartwheels, somersaults, and backflips.
All right. You might want to get a little closer to the mic. You're a little muffled. So you got how this works. When you start talking, the timer will start, and you've got 99 seconds before I come back on. You feel comfortable?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Ford's a first-time pitcher, so everyone show some support.
All right. My name is Barry Schiffer, a.k.a. Ford Fairlane, just like the antique automobile. After spending 27 years behind bars since 1985, my mission is to make amends with the people of Lansing for my ugly criminal past. My mission is to befriend Michigan's entire prisoner population. My mission is to create mental health stability and emotional wellness throughout the Michigan Department of Corrections. In reaction to Martin Luther King Jr.'s April 1963 letter from Birmingham jail, I have composed a totally badass Black History Month love letter to all 33,000 state prisoners. My mission is to create a Guinness World Record for most prisoner pen pals and share it with the 119,000 people of Lansing, a city that could potentially become widely known for the participation of its residents in the creation of a Guinness World Record for a good cause to raise prisoner mental health awareness in Michigan. I want Lansing to have bragging rights. The right of Lansing Mayor Andy Shore and the Lansing City Council to boast about Lansing's Guinness World Record. I want each and every concerned citizen patriot in Lansing to send a totally badass love letter to a Michigan prisoner of their choice. I want each and every convicted felon in the city of Lansing to watch this video to help me flood Michigan's prisons with an abundance of love, to help me publicly spotlight the PTSD concerns of 33,000 human beings in a cage, to help me eliminate the toxic culture in each of Michigan's 28 prisons, to help me create an environment behind bars that is far friendlier to the mental health of prisoners and staff alike, and to help me inspire America's most humane and therapeutic prison system.
Wow, nails it right at 0 in his first pitch. Good job, Ford. Really good job. All right, next up is Marshall. What's up, Marshall?
What's up, Jerry? Happy to be here.
I'm happy to have you. It's always nice to see you. Let me get out of your way so you can do your thing.
Hello, 99 Problems, Pitch A1. My name is Marshall Clabeaux. I'm here on behalf of Michigan Cannabis Freedom Coalition. We're a diverse group of organizations, advocates, and businesses that have come together to address the fundamental disparity in the now legal cannabis industry. That while some are able to profit from, others consider to continue to suffer the collateral consequences of Michigan's unjust and inequitable approach to the criminalization of marijuana. As we just learned, we have 33,000 inmates, individuals in the state of Michigan. Some 3,000 and more of these are cannabis-related crimes. The Michigan Cannabis Freedom Coalition aims to provide direct services and advocate for policies that will benefit individuals and communities disproportionately impacted by prohibition. Our vision is a world in which justice is restored to those harmed by the criminalization of cannabis, while working to end the epidemic of mass incarceration through comprehensive criminal justice reform. What this looks like as a coalition, in only a few short months, we've helped achieve the commutation and clemency of Michael Thompson. Michael Thompson was the longest serving nonviolent criminal in Michigan's history, almost 25 years. He recently contracted COVID, which is an ongoing crisis worldwide, but in Michigan prisons specifically. Just last week, a new strain of the coronavirus formed in the MDOC. This is a national and state emergency that we must address today. Furthermore, our coalition has strong national partners, the Last Prisoner Projects, the Redemption Foundation, Force Detroit, and the National Association of Criminal Defense Lawyers. Thank you for your time and consideration.
Good job, Marshall. Thank you very much. I'm going to take Marshall off screen, and Katie is up. How you doing, Katie? You're muted.
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
You ready to roll?
Yep, I'm ready to go.
All right, you got it.
$9 billion. That's what taxpayers pay each year to keep 168,000 people in prison for technical violations. $60 million per year just in Michigan alone. 1/3 of all people in jail are there for technical violations, and 1 in 4 people in prison are there for technical violations. Now, just a little background. A technical violation is breaking a rule of probation or parole conditions, like missing curfew, failing a drug test, or missing a check-in with your officer. There's been no law broken. Power and Passion's mission is to reduce technical violations using our app that combines direct resources, support, and positive reinforcements of positive behaviors. Something like passing a drug test or making a meeting will award Fledge coin that they can use to buy things they want or need. So if I win the $99 today, I'll be using it to purchase things like Lyft gift cards, grocery store gift cards, and other things to list on the marketplace to further eliminate the many barriers that people on probation and parole face that they'll be able to now buy with Fledge Coin. Thank you for your time.
Can't do that to me. I'm not ready with 25 seconds left. Good job, Katie. Take you off screen and coming up. Let's see. Serena is having a tech problem for a second, so I'm actually gonna do two things. I'm gonna take you out of the stream, Dustin. Do you mind bouncing over to YouTube or something? Thank you very much. And then I've got, oops, did the wrong thing. Will you leave the studio when you can, Dustin? And oh, Serena's back. I'm gonna give Serena a second to get acclimatized, and I'm gonna skip over to Jeremy right now. You okay with that, Jeremy?
Yep, let's do it.
All right, let me get out of your way real quick.
Hi, my name is Jeremy and I'm one of the resident tech guys at the Fledge. I'm also owner of a computer business called It's Fixed. I've talked in previous pitches about the services I offer, and so today I want to talk a little more about the human aspect. There are a lot of people out there my age and younger that are relatively comfortable with technology. They have that DIY spirit, and unless they have a really obscure problem, they're usually able to work through these problems themselves. Where this group typically runs into problems is when it comes to providing support for their parents and grandparents. Between busy lifestyles and just not wanting to get frustrated and strain the relationship with a parent or grandparent, I understand these feelings based on providing support for my own father, and I'm happy to assist in these situations to help keep the peace in your family. It's Fixed is ramping up our remote services so that we can continue to serve populations that may be at higher risk due to COVID-19. We also make house calls equipped with hand sanitizer and wearing a mask. I've been using computers since the 1980s, so if I haven't experienced a problem personally, I probably heard of it and have a methodology to work towards a solution. I am mainly targeting Eaton and Ingham counties, and am especially interested in working with fledglings and other small businesses that are getting started and needing help with their technology. Thank you for your consideration. If I win today, I'll be putting money towards the purchase of more business cards. Thank you.
All right, Jeremy, good job. Jeremy's coming back. I'm gonna put Serena on the screen, see how she's doing. So, Serena, we don't have a video for you yet. Are you having a tech problem?
Yeah, I had to move to one of the providers' laptops. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
You want?
I had to move to one of the providers' laptops because mine doesn't have video and this one does. But for some reason, I'm trying to figure out like why I can't see myself.
Would you like me to let you get off the screen a little bit and work on that and let a couple more presenters go?
Yeah, that's fine. And then
All right.
Sorry.
No problem. No problem. We're compassionate. So that makes you the lucky one, Luna.
Hey. Okay.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
You ready for me to get out of your way?
Sure. Okay, I'm Luna. I'm pitching for Luna's Community Thrift. My goal is to open a thrift store down the road, but for now, focus on online sales of antiques and collectibles. The goal of the organization would be to combine my passions for antiques and collectibles with my passions for helping out the community and as well as working with the Fledge and other organizations throughout the community. By having a thrift store physical location down the road, my goal is to provide us as well meeting space for distribution and allocation of products, as well as to provide a livable wage for a cooperatively owned thrift store that is owned within the community, which we do not currently have in Lansing. We have some good thrift stores, but they're all owned by larger nonprofits. And I think having one that's sourced right here in the community could do a lot of good, as well as partner with local other local nonprofits such as the Fledge, Poor People's Campaign, Punks with Lunch, etc. Yeah, so that's about it. Starting out as internet small business, so the money would be going towards shelf space for storage and kind of like small warehouse space to get started and start raising some funds for the organization. Thank you.
Great job, Luna. Thank you so very much. Let me get you out of the way, and Megan Church is going to be coming up. Hi, Megan. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you, Jerry?
I'm doing well, and I just want to give a quick shout out to Serena for a second. Take a deep breath, come back in. We're here for you. We're patient, and yeah. So, Megan, you ready to go?
I am.
You be an old pro at this?
Yeah.
All right.
Hello and good morning. My name is Megan Church. I am the founder of the Lavender House, and using my background in psychology and lavender agriculture, I combine the healing properties of lavender and create products to help enhance healing and recovery. For those who have suffered from abuse and trauma, I will hold community groups and discussions where women can openly and honestly share their stories as a healing strategy while learning about the beneficial properties of lavender. The reason why this is so important to me is because I went for 15 years not knowing that I was suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. And I was shocked to find out because my regular always was irregular, and it was normal for me. And I can tell you right now in this moment that my story is not unique. I'm not alone. And one of the ways that I've been able to heal and overcome my own trauma, abuse, and PTSD is through the use of lavender, using teas, topical skincare products, candles, and essential oils has really helped me be able to overcome and relax. But the main way that I overcame was through sharing my story with other people like me. Therefore, I am combining product therapy as well as emotional therapy through the Lavender House to help women like me so they can begin to rebuild their life as well.
Good job, Megan.
Timer go.
Did you set a timer for yourself?
I did, yeah.
We need sound, Mark, for our timer. All right. So right now, Serena is still maybe having technical issues. So I'm going to bring everyone on screen. But if Serena comes back, we are definitely going to let her in to pitch. All right. So for right now, though, let's go into our question and answer section. So anybody out there watching, please ask questions. Identify who you want the question to be to. And while I've got all of you on the screen here, what questions would you like to ask each other?
Did James pitch?
Do I get to pitch?
James, you came in. All right. So I screwed up. I forgot to write you in there when I did that. So James is going to take us out. What a mess up, man. You ready, James?
Yeah, I am.
All right.
Art with Friends is a project that I started a few years ago. And the goal with this project is to get art supplies to as many kids in the Lansing area as possible. And so far, starting last year, at the start of the pandemic, we switched from pop-up shows and live classes to distributing art supplies for free directly to low-income kids. And we've gotten art supplies to 200 kids, and including for Halloween and Christmas and Valentine's. And we're also running an ongoing birthday present program where any any kids can sign up and get a high quality art supply pack for their birthday. You can look me up on Facebook at Art with Friends if you're interested in signing your kid up for that. And I just think art access is really important for children and people who are getting ready for college if they're interested in going to art school. We're going to be focusing on career, I don't remember the word, getting people ready for their careers in art if they're interested in that, and also trying to do Zoom classes or live classes for the summer, depending on how the pandemic goes. And the money that, if I win today, would go towards supplies for that and working on registering as a 501c3 nonprofit. Thank you.
All right, good job, James. Now I'm going to bring everybody back on. And again, if Serena pops in, we will get her. And if not, maybe we'll grab her next week, I hope. As we put everyone on and get this looking right, would you guys like to ask anybody questions? And I'm going to throw, so many great ideas today. Love everything I've heard this morning. A lot of poor Mark for me screwing around with the timer and all that. So the crowd is engaged. Let's give them some more. So what questions might you have for each other? Oh, Serena's back. Mark's gonna have to get back on it. Let me see if I can get her there. But let's ask a couple questions while we're just looking this through for a second. Serena's there.
Yeah.
Very happy. All right. We're shuffling around a little bit. Serena, you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
We can.
Oh, look at God. Won't he do it?
You look great. You sound great. You ready to do it?
Yes.
You got it down?
Yes.
Do you want to take a deep breath? All right. You ready to go?
Yes.
All right.
Have you ever done a job well and you actually got reprimanded for it? Well, that's what happened to me. I was working in a cleaning company that said they wanted me to cut corners and complained I was too detailed and cleaned too well. I cleaned every corner and surface so things are done right, but I got yelled at for it. At that moment, it occurred to me, this is not my style. I did not want to cut corners, and I'm going to start and create my own cleaning company so cleaning is done well and right. Hello, I'm Serena Giles, the founder and owner of S&N Cleaning Services. We provide detailed quality cleaning done correctly, where we don't cut corners, we clean them. We believe in helping the community and have a philanthropic initiative. The community mission, our business, is not only to clean commercial and residential properties, but to also rebuild neighborhoods. We give a portion of our proceeds towards addressing neighborhoods who need to kind of be revamped. Did you know there were over 234,000 abandoned homes in Michigan? With this dramatic economic effect in our communities, we want to help rebuild and restore it. We also hire felons and people with records so that they get a shot at a new life. That is it. Thank you.
Good job, Serena. I'm so happy. Good job being persistent and getting back in this and doing this. Thank you so very much for that.
Mm-hmm.
Resilience is the key.
Yes.
So everyone, good job showing up, making it happen. Thank you so much. Let's go for some questions. Let me think. Any questions?
I have a few questions.
Go ahead.
Okay. I had a question for Ford.
Go ahead.
So I think that what you're trying to do is really amazing. I was just wondering how we could support your efforts, because I know that getting all those letters out is especially difficult.
Yeah,
So just how we could support you.
I'm grateful that you and Jerry have both already agreed to write a letter and correspond with a Michigan prisoner of your choice. I self-identify as the #1 cheerleader for the Michigan Department of Corrections prisoner population, and my job is to cheer them up. And I hope you have the same approach when you're corresponding with prisoners, and that's I need Lansing's. I need the city of Lansing to become involved in this project. Each and every day, a prisoner is released and returned to Lansing.
Hey, we gotta be a little careful, Ford. We gotta answer the question, how can we help you? Rather, because you're pitching again. So I'm sorry about that. I'm interrupting. But how can we help you, like write a letter or support you? You need stamps, you need postage, you need printers, you need something like that?
I'm eventually going to need all of that. Currently, because I'm on parole, I'm not allowed to correspond with prisoners. I'm not allowed to send love letters into our prison, so I have others to act on my behalf.
I'm going to switch to this question. What's the process for writing to someone in prison?
First of all, you need to determine their location and prisoner number and location.
Okay.
Address.
And you know, one of the things that Ford and I were working on, we did every damn day, and then he asked Megan Church to commit to writing a letter on the next show of every damn day. So I think what we need to do, Ford, is to write out this process with some links together and put it out on a website and out on social media so people can identify and help write the letters and all of that.
That would be awesome. That'd be awesome.
All right. Let's definitely do that. Now I'm going to go up to a question for Serena. What will you use the money for?
Well, I will use the money to get more products. I know with the COVID-19, we have to be very particular with what we use. So I found a couple products that actually help clean it. It's kind of like a solution you mix together, and I would use the money to get that just to make sure that we're 100%, getting things done the right way.
Thank you, Serena. For Marshall, what is the business side of this? Is it a nonprofit advocacy?
It's an emerging coalition where we haven't filed exactly yet. We have a large coalition base, so it's a little difficult to be, necessarily a 5-3, a 5-4, a PAC. It's coming together. We're not certain yet the exact business side of it, but we've already raised tens of thousands of dollars. We currently have 4 individuals who we're advocating for, working to raise more funds. We have more funds pledged. So stay tuned if you're interested in getting involved. It would be the best to email us at mifreedomcoalition@gmail.com. Thanks, Mark.
All right. Thank you, Marshall. The polls are open. The link is in the comments.
I have a question.
Yes, please do. Go ahead, James.
Huh?
Who has
Luna,
a question?
I was wondering where you were going to be sourcing your antiques and things from. Like, were you looking?
I've been kind of doing this on my own for years.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? I've sourced antiques and collectibles on my own for years, just doing mostly yard sales and thrift storing myself, which is kind of where the idea kind of comes for, is I've spent years going to thrift stores just finding things. Thrift stores, I think, are a great avenue both for raising money for a community organization, though, as well as Sorry, I'm getting into the pitch again, but yeah. Yeah, but basically currently it's yard sales, thrift stores, and places like Marketplace and Craigslist. Kind of simplified answer. Does that help?
All right. Yeah. Thank you, Luna. And for Jeremy Hurt, what will be your advertisement fee for your LED sign?
That is, excuse me. Thank you for the question. That's going to be a sliding scale depending on whether you're a nonprofit or for-profit business. Restaurants that work with me will get cheaper prices as well. And I'm currently doing the research to see what other forms of advertising cost, as well as the LED digital advertising costs, so I can come up with a price point for Lansing, as every city is different. So I'm assuming it'll be affordable for everyone. I know that.
All right. Thank you very much. So now what we're going to do is start the timer. Can I put I can't put the timer on. We'll watch it ourselves here, but we've got 99 seconds. If Mark can start the timer, I can see it, and so I'll let you guys know. So we've got 99 seconds. Everyone get out there and vote. Vote for up to 2 people. Please choose 2 people. It helps lower the probability there's going to be a tie. So, yeah. And Jeremy Hurt, you got a fan? Is your best yet. I realize things are about your service that I didn't previously know. So
Nice.
while everyone is doing that, I'm going to do a bunch of shameless plugs. First of all, I am always looking for guests on every damn day. So I'm going to throw the calendar out here and do that. I also, we fund this for the most part ourselves with small donations from the community. So if you can help out with any amount from $5 to whatever you can, that will always help with the prizes. So I put the donor box up there. And then again, every participant here that is a member of the Fledge.community, which is a website, not just our general thing, will get 10 Fledge coin for participating today. So if you want to tip anybody on here when Fledge coin, you can go to Fledge coin, then pick like Jeremy Hurt for example, and send him 2, 3, 10 Fledge coin if you want. So you can tip each other. And we are out of time. I have to do one quick cleanup, so bear with me. Anybody want to say anything?
I do.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to plug the SBDC. They helped me write my pitch yesterday, so they were really helpful. Millie Chu, she listened to everything I had that I wanted to put in there, and she helped me put it into words. So she's really awesome. And that's a free resource that you can go and get an appointment with a business.
All right, good job, and shout out to Millie. So now I am going to share the screen. I think I can do it with everyone on here. And all of you are going to want to know very quickly who is orange. Serena, who do you think orange is?
Yeah, right.
All right. So Serena and Katie coming in so close, 18 to 16. That's a very close with a lot of votes. You guys did a great job. And yeah. So Serena is the winner today. I will have to say this was a very good 99 Problems. I'm going to take the screen down now. And good job, everybody. James, I'll get you back on there. Everything good, everybody? You want to take us out with anything, Serena?
Thank you all. I apologize for all of the issues. I've been trying to do this for so long, and thank you guys for just welcoming me. You know, I've been so nervous about doing this, and you know, I just appreciate you all, and thank you so much.
All right, and thank you for being persistent and showing up. I'm going to take us all out with the outro, and we will see you all next week with 99 Problems, but a pitch ain't one. Good job, everybody. Stick around with us. We'll talk at the end if you'd like.
I got